What is up, guys? In today's video, I'm going to be discussing the top 5 real work from home jobs that pay well. If you're new to the channel, my name's Tyler Wise, and I like to show people how they can make money online, or different side hustles that we know would seem pretty fun to do, or I don't even know. It's kind of like a combination of things. But honestly, the whole idea with this channel is to help you guys make a better life for yourselves and make money while you're doing that, you know? I mean, that's pretty much the whole idea. But enough about that. Let's talk about this video, because I mean, that's honestly why you're here. Let's get into it. So right off the bat, I found this blog, and it's tried and true mom jobs. And I was like, okay, well, maybe I can go through some of these and, you know, pick out my like top 5 that I really recommend for you guys to try. So, you know, I'm just gonna go through this blog with you guys and, you know, discuss what actually pays really well and what doesn't. So, right off the bat, I saw this one with online writer. So it's crazy. You know, maybe back in, you know, school, you were thinking about maybe being a writer, but it's crazy how the technology in our society has changed things. Because honestly, you have to be able to be a good writer for most things on the internet, especially if you have an online business. For example, I'm starting a blog. I already have a blog now, but I have my first post up, so, you know, that's pretty cool. But there's a reason I started that blog, and the reason is because there's so much money to be made off of just writing. And, you know, I mean, people can make hundreds of thousands of dollars just from their blog. So, I mean, and whether you're writing a blog, whether you're doing copywriting for, like, let's say Amazon products, there's money to be made. I mean, let's go over here. Let's do just copywriting. Let's look at Upwork. We'll do copywriting. Okay. You know, $75 an hour, you know, right off the bat, $100 an hour. You know, this person's earned 30K. This Danny over here, he's charging $150 an hour, and he's earned over 200K just by being a copywriter. Copywriting is just you writing, you know, coming up with captivating, alluring posts to bring an audience to a product so that they can buy it. That's all it is. So, I mean, yeah, so writing, that's honestly, right off the bat, that's a great one to bring up. And yeah, I definitely recommend, if you're into writing at all, you know, you could get hired to be a copywriter. You can write a blog, you know, definitely something for you to consider if you're not doing it already. So I talk about this one pretty frequently, but being a virtual assistant. So being a virtual assistant basically means that you're doing your job that you would be like doing in an office space, like maybe studying someone's schedule, keeping track of their day-to-day business for them. That's what you'd be doing for somebody. And you'd be charging them, you know, $25 to $100 an hour just to do that. You know, I'm gonna get off topic for a second though, but you know, the reason I'm like really going over these jobs is when I was at my 9-to-5 job, which I was a banker, you know, I was sitting, here's my teller space, and then, you know, my boss was like directly in front of me. And I'd always hate how, like, you know, micromanaging my boss would be. I would always feel underappreciated. I'd always feel pressured to be doing something, and I hated it, you know? I always felt like I could do better when no one was watching me do these tasks. And, you know, I always was doing better when my boss wasn't there watching my every move. So that's something. If you find yourself feeling the same way, this could be something that you might want to get into. Any of these, actually, could be something you should want to get into. So this one is interesting, okay? So retail arbitrage. Okay, that's what I like to call it. I'm not going to worry about that Amazon FBA program, but whether you're doing drop shipping, whether you're doing Amazon FBA, whether you're just going to maybe Marshalls and finding products to resell on eBay for a higher price, this does work. I mean, I know a lot of people that go onto Facebook Marketplace, for example, and all they do is go to maybe thrift stores or antique stores. They find something that's pretty valuable, upload it onto Facebook Marketplace, and then resell it for about double the price after they fixed it up. And it's honestly is that simple. Okay, people will pay for this kind of stuff. You just have to, you know, copyright, you know, properly, and you know, you can honestly do $100,000 easy doing reselling. If all you do is do research and maybe fix things up, and just resell them, $100,000 really isn't too hard of a goal to reach, honestly. But that was number 3, so let's get into number 4 now. So this is one I actually haven't talked about on, any of these videos I talk about. But this one's number 4 is being a life coach. And being a life coach, you can charge like an hourly basis. It could be really rewarding for you because you're helping people change their life for the better, as long as you're good at giving advice, of course. You could be a really bad life coach and you could be charging people and giving them really bad life advice and then completely mess them up. So let's hope that for the sake, if you're going to consider being a life coach, you're actually good at, helping people and not trying to ruin someone's life. But yeah, you could charge, on this blog article, it says that if you're targeting a lower income, you can charge $47 an hour. And if you're targeting a higher income, you could charge $297 an hour. That's insane. I know there's a life coach I know that goes to the same gym as me, and he's like charging like $5,000 for 3 months. And he just kind of helps you one-on-one change your life and better your life. And that's crazy. So, if you find yourself in a bind, these are things that actually work. People are willing to pay for these skill sets if you're able to put in the work and you're actually really good at it. That's the main thing. Because there's a difference between talent and, what is it? Yes. So there's this quote, it's basically, you can be very talented. Okay, luckily, for me in life, if I go and just pick up a video game, for example, and then any of my friends are watching me, I can be pretty good. Okay, I'm decent at most things. And so I'd say I'm like naturally talented, but there's a difference between talent and hard work. See, if it doesn't require any hard work to be talented to have success, but if you combine talent and hard work, then you're almost guaranteeing that you will have success, if that makes sense. So I've always heard that, and like as I've gotten older, it's really resonated with me. So yeah, so talent's what you are naturally good at, and hard work is something some people, let's put it this way. When you're in school, some people naturally get A's on their tests or exams. That's just how it goes. And some people have to really study and do a lot of hard work to get there. However, if you combine natural talent with hard work, success will happen as long as you are consistent. So I'm really going off on a tangent, so I'm gonna go back to the video now. I think my dog's in here. Izzy, what are you doing? And at number 5, we have Surveytaker. And I know some of you guys really hate doing surveys. Some of you may not even honestly care if you do it or not. But this one's really honestly just for some extra cash. But after reading the blog, this was the only other one that was like, okay, well, I know for a fact you can actually get money from this one. But you can go onto Swagbucks, you can go onto Survey Junkie, and you can make money. You can make an easy $50, $100, per survey if you really wanted to. So, there's plenty of options out there, guys. It's all about just doing your research. And, if you have a good skill set and you have talent, there's no reason you can't find success with any of these that I talked about in the video today. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I hate that I said that, but that's just how you have to do it on YouTube nowadays, or on Instagram, because it's probably gonna go on Instagram as well. So make sure you subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.